The Marvel and Sony Spider-Man universe is expanding yet again with Madame Webb, and Sydney Sweeney and Dakota Johnson are the latest additions to the ever-growing MCU-adjacent crew. Their upcoming film, Madame Webb, is Sony's first female-centric Marvel superhero film. The project, directed by Jessica Jones' alum S.J. Clarkson, began shooting last year and has just been moved up on the theatrical release calendar by Sony. That means it's time for a crash course in all things Madame Webb. Get ready to have all your questions answered. Like, how are this film and this character connected to Spider-Man? Who exactly is Madame Webb? Who will Sydney Sweeney and Isabella Merced be playing in the movie? On November 15, Sony Pictures released the first trailer for Madame Webb. Her web connects them all, reads the film's official tagline. Deadline previously reported the film's initial logline back in May 2022. Madame Webb is an origin story of the clairvoyant, whose psychic abilities allow her to see within the spider world. According to the trailer's description on YouTube, the full official synopsis for the film is as follows. Meanwhile, in another universe, in a switch from the typical genre, Madame Webb tells the standalone origin story of one of Marvel Publishing's most enigmatic heroines. The suspense-driven thriller stars Dakota Johnson as Cassandra Webb, a paramedic in Manhattan, who may have clairvoyant abilities. Forced to confront revelations about her past, she forges a relationship with three young women destined for powerful futures, if they can all survive a deadly present. In the nearly 3-minute-long trailer, we get our first look at the film's villain, Sydney Sweeney, as Julia Carpenter/Spider-Woman, and Sweeney, Isabella Merced, and Celeste O'Connor in their suits. Oh, we're so back! When does Madame Webb come out? Madame Webb has been moved up and down Sony's theatrical release slate for some time now. The first release date for the film was intended to be July 7, 2023. It was then moved to October 6, 2023, then February 16, 2024. The latest move, which seems to be the final change. But nothing's set in stone, especially with the ongoing WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes, pushes the movie up just a couple days. As noted by The Hollywood Reporter, the premiere date for Madame Webb is now February 14, Valentine's Day 2024. Who is Madame Webb? The character Madame Webb, the alternate identity of Cassandra Webb, made her first Marvel Comics appearance all the way back in 1980. An ally of Spider-Man, Madame Webb is a clairvoyant, telepathic mutant who primarily appears as an old woman. There's quite a lot to Madame Webb's story as a person with a disability. In the comics, the hero is blind, lives with a neuromuscular autoimmune disorder that necessitates her connection to a spiderweb-like life support system, and does not actively fight villains. Many of these details will likely play out on screen. However, we think they'll be portrayed with some significant edits and creative reimagining. Who is in the cast of Madame Webb? Dakota Johnson was officially cast to play Cassandra Webb, the Madame herself, in early 2022. Sydney Sweeney will play Julia Carpenter, Isabella Merced, Celeste O'Connor, Emma Roberts, Adam Scott, Mike Epps, Tahar Rahim, and Zoja Mehmet have also joined the cast, but in undisclosed roles. While Sony and Marvel have yet to confirm which characters these actors are taking on, there's lots of speculation and guesswork happening among fans. It's to be believed that Merced will play Anya Corazon, O'Connor will play Maddie Franklin, and Roberts and Scott will play Mary and Ben Parker. If true, this means Madame Webb could essentially serve as a sort of prequel story and slash or a multiversal romp. Anya Corazon, Maddie Franklin, and Julia Carpenter are all Spider-Women. Following the massive success of Spider-Man: No Way Home, Sony is looking to expand on its universe of Marvel characters. Deadline shared of Johnson's casting and the film itself in February 2022. Before you leave, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for future interesting videos like this. Thanks for watching.